Oi boys, welcome back to another episode in our Brisbane Broncos career mode series. We are back in the Auckland Nines Day 2, and this is the first game of the finals. As always boys, if you're liking the series and would like to see more episodes more frequently, be sure to hit up that comment section with a hashtag OddSquad, or you could leave a cheeky little cheers emoji. And lastly, don't forget to run up the likes, 50 likes per episode boys. The last time I checked the previous episode, we're on around 38ish, 35ish. But anyway, we'll be taking on the Canberra Raiders. As you can see on screen, I'll show up the draw for the finals. Our boys from Penrith will be taking on the Knights in the first semi-final, and we are playing to see who will face off against the Bulldogs in the second. So not long to go for these pre-season festivities. Let's jump into the match. Alright, so looking for space right off the kickoff. You can usually find it, and we do with Milford here. We get wrapped up just before the halfway line for the first run of the match. Pretty decent as we go for a little inside ball. Desi New almost through there, cheeky little inside ball. As we look to spread it on the second, we go to Croft, a nice short ball. Couldn't get the pass away to Milford, but we still make meters here as we get wrapped up outside the 30 of the Raiders. A little drawing pass from Milford, putting Mead into space, but we get pulled up. 15 out, last tackle. As we go back to Milford, so much space around the ruck, and we just stroll through to the touchline. The bonus try zone area, I forget what they call it, but we get the extra point, and we'll be going up by 7 points with that kick to come. It took a couple of games to readjust, but we're finding some, we're making some clean line breaks here. So we're with the Raiders in attack. They get the tackle count resets as the ball does come off one of our boys. A little unfortunate there, I'm just trying to make a tackle. But they send it back to the inside. A little cheeky inside ball play of their own. Nickel Clockstad with the footwork gets him towards our 20, or just past our 20, as they quickly get it out to Rapana. But look at that defense there. Xavier Coates shows him the sideline. Rapana really thought he'd sneak through, but we ride him into touch. A big pause on that last statement as Milford takes the tackle. So far, it's pretty decent. Another clean line break here. We're just following the lines of these plays. We're not actually holding down sprint right away. We're just letting the plays play out. It's a little bit of a tip for you. We don't really need to use sprint unless you really have to. As we go to Coates at first receiver, draws in the defender, and look at that line by Jordan Ricky. Straight through the gap. That was a hectic try right there. Nice drawing pass also by Xavier Coates to set Ricky up, as our Psycho gets us up to a 13-point lead. The Raiders yet to get a point on the board as we head into the sheds. Our attack in the first half is looking very nice, not gonna lie, way better than previous matches. Got around six in-game minutes remaining as they run a block play here. The halves link up. We make a line break. Milford gets wrapped up by Nickel Clockstad. And on the last, we will go to Gordoni Staggs at first receiver, sends it to Croft. Drop it on the toe, but it's well read by the Canberra Raiders. Bailey Simonson, to be exact, will go all the way. Wonder if we'll see much of him this season. Honestly, Simonson's a bit unlucky to miss out, eh? In my opinion, Rapana's just not as effective as he once was. What is it now, two or 3 years ago? Him and Leilua at the Raiders are pretty lethal, but on his own, he's made some questionable decisions in some crucial moments of matches. I'm actually surprised they re-signed him, to be honest. As we get the ball back from the kickoff, see if we can put some more points on the board here. Quick hands, puts Corey Pay through the gap. Nice support on the inside. Staggs off the fend, offload, and the quick hands. Xavier Coates, a well-deserved try. That was an awesome play by the boys. Man, you love to see it. Had a bit of everything there. Couple offloads, bit of individual brilliance from Staggs, and some good support play throughout that whole that whole sequence. As Jermaine Asako converts the try and gets us up to 19 points. I think it's pretty safe to say we'll be heading to the semi-final. Hopefully we meet the Penrith Panthers in the final. I don't want to get too ahead of myself here and just look past the Bulldogs, but I reckon we can take them. As the Raiders here see if they can score a little consolation with only a minute remaining in the match. Jordan Rapana, footwork, gets around his opposite, and it's George Williams, the support player, getting wrapped up. 35 out. Soliola running the decoy as they go to Whiten. And that is all she wrote for the quarterfinal. We were the final match of the quarterfinal. We'll be meeting the Bulldogs in the semis. We'll dust them up real quick and then we'll hopefully run into our boys, the Penrith Panthers. If all goes to plan, of course, who knows, maybe I'll be eating some humble pie in the next match. But as always, if you enjoyed today's episode and would like to see more Rugby League Live 4 content, or more content in general, be sure to run straight at that like button. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you.
Nowadays everybody wanna be
later.
Gangster, rap about what they from. See my bro, we don't talk about it cause we really did what we done. All this talk about drillers, I tell you now you ain't one. From the bottom up I've done taking L's but won't take no more on my mums. Brother, don't rap about this if you ain't that.